Hey guys, how's it going? New video here. It's been a minute since I posted. Life's been kind of crazy. Um, Forgot to record an intro before I went into the gym, so I'm gonna do both back to back. So just in case you notice, I'm kind of sweaty and messy in the intro here. It's gonna be deadlifts today. Um, Stay tuned for the end of the video. The outro is gonna be kind of a PSA as to why this video was deadlifts instead of kind of like a montage of the events coming up for the contest. So stay tuned for that. Normally this is the part I would say let's get in there and get training, but yeah, let's get in there and get training. Okay, so starting off the workout, I don't even know what you call these things, but it's supposed to like simulate a deadlift. What you do is you put that bar kind of like where your deadlift kind of sticks, and you just strap in and heave ho. Yeah, right at my knees is where, if I fail a deadlift, that's where it's at. So not a whole lot of movement. You don't like, I'm not going to pull the squat rack out of the ground. So it doesn't look like I'm doing a whole lot, but I'm pulling on that bar as hard as I can. On the seated rows, working on my lats. 2 sets to failure on all these auxiliary lifts. I don't count the reps unless I hit 10 and then I jump the weight up 15 pounds. And then it's just 2 failure or 10 reps and then I jump the weight up. That dude scared me because I didn't know he was there until like right as I turned. So I don't know, there was a setting on my phone. I don't know what did it and I don't know what fixed it, but like that whole zoom in and move thing, the phone did that on its own. And I think it's trying to catch my face. In a second here, it's going to get really awkward. So I'm facing away from the camera. Guess what it's going to zoom in on? Yeah, that wasn't planned, and I didn't realize that my phone was doing this until I was editing this video. So yeah, not really the kind of video content I try to put out, but yeah, there's that little snippet anyway. But hey, look at that. This leg thing, I can reach the handles now. And I guess that was part of... So if you watched my leg day video, I was trying to figure out why my legs was always shaking no matter what weight I was doing on this. And apparently those handles make a difference. So, yeah. Those stumpy legs, I have to adjust the lever every time I do this. So I don't have my shoes tied yet through this entire workout. Yes, I do know how to tie my shoes, but you'll see in a little bit why I had them untied. I'm not running around, so they don't need to be tied. Bicep curls. Don't really play a role in deadlifts that I've ever noticed, but, you know, gotta train them on a certain day. But you see me looking over in the mirror, I'm not just looking at my bicep. I'm making sure like my elbows aren't moving forward and back, which they kind of did a little bit there. I just realized that. Deadlift burnouts. I just put 225 on and do as many reps as I can. Kind of working on technique, speed of the deadlift a little bit here. Oh, and the shoe thing. So for the contest, you have to have your shins covered. So rather than try and fight the sleeves and socks over, like but my shoes had to come off anyways. So I just leave them untied, do this right at the end. And these I don't count the reps on, it's just do as many as I can until I feel my form start to give. Yeah. Oh, forgot to leave that on. Anyway, okay, so deadlifts went pretty good. My knee and lower back have been kind of hit or miss on deadlift 8, but today they were good. Yeah, I don't know what my deadlift max is right now. People keep asking me. I don't know. I want that to be as much of a surprise to me as everybody else at the contest. I don't want to peak in the gym. I want to peak at the Winter Classic, which, by the way, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this anywhere. It's in West Fargo at Edgar's House of Pain, January 20th. If you want to come watch, get in touch with me. I'll give you all the details. Tickets are $15 at the door, or on ironpodium.com. But anyway, reach out if you want to come watch. PSA time. So I don't know if it's just because I'm old and grumpy, or if I'm old school, or if people are just dumb now. But be mindful of the space you're taking up. Kind of watch what everyone's doing around you. And I don't know, and I could be in the wrong on this one. So I was doing farmer carries and sled pulls, kind of side by side, because that's one of the events. You do a farmer carry, hop over, do a sled pull. And I'm not going to say the weight, but it was heavy. And I had people like just walking in front of me. Like, what? Like, this is dangerous, kind of, to be walking with this much weight in my hands and for you to just like walk in front of me. And it wasn't even like, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. It was like, oh, he's coming, I can get across here real quick. Well, you couldn't, buddy. Your stocking cap didn't make you walk any faster in the gym. And then like people just like stopping and chatting. But like, what? Or like when I get done with the farmers and go over to the sled pull and they just step over the rope as I'm grabbing, it's like, what is going on here? So like it was just baffling to me. Like, why? Like, I'm here, you can see me, I've been here for a minute, and you're just walking in front of me. Hey, but Cyril, if you're doing all that stuff right next to each other, aren't you taking up a lot of space too? Yes, I know that takes up a bit of space, but typically, like, what I would do is if someone's at a machine that I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff around and in front of, I'm like, hey, is it cool if I do this right here? Like, am I going to be in your way? And they'll either say no, or give me just a second, I got a set left. And I'm like, that's cool. Like, we're sharing the space. I don't own the building, you don't own the building, we got to share the space. These people weren't doing that. And for those of you that are like new to the gym and there's someone using a machine and you want to do something close or around that, if you ask them, hey, is it cool if I sneak in here and do this real quick, 99% of people are going to say, yeah, absolutely, I'll make room for you, and they'll scoot over. That 1%, they're just dicks, don't worry about them. Most of the gym community is not like that. But it's just, watch out for other people. Don't be getting in people's way. Like, talk at the gym, say excuse me, like, just watch. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for sticking around for the PSA. If you think I was in the wrong today, let me know in the comments. Like, I'm trying to find stuff to get people to comment on videos, because I like gym conversations. I like that stuff. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching all the videos, the people that watch them. subscribe, like. If you want to know more about the contest, just let me know. And have a good one. Check you guys on the next one.